Hello YouTube and welcome back to another video. Firstly, I'd like to wish you all a very Merry Christmas. Hope you're all having a great time and most importantly a safe one. Hope you've all enjoyed your presents and all that good food and of course quality time spent with the family. I have been working a couple of days during Christmas, but whatever free time I've had, of course I've done the same, and lots of food and especially lots of gaming. This is going to be a pickups video. I think it's been a while since I last done a pickups video. The only video I done was a couple of days ago with Melody running in and out of the tree. So of course every so often we have a dancing tree, and especially when the two of them, Amy and Melody, are in there, I think does certainly dance. So there you go. But it's nice to see them having a good time anyway. So as I've mentioned, it's a pickups video. I've got heaps of stuff to show you guys. So I really don't know how I'm going to do this. I haven't really even organised myself with all this. So I may even stop the camera every so often. I've got items that I got from fellow YouTubers. I bought a couple of items. I did a trade with a fellow YouTuber. Also bought an item off a fellow YouTuber that I'm really chuffed to get. I didn't think I'd get it this year, more early next year. I'll explain that in a bit. I've done no videos also on those items that I bought and trade with fellow YouTubers, and again I'll explain that in a bit. So what I'll do is I'll show you the items that I got first. I mean, I've got heaps of stuff to show you guys. So I know there's a couple of you guys out there that don't like seeing pickup videos where it's a case of I picked up this, I picked up that, this, that. Seriously, if I was to do that, try to describe each game and a little story here and there, it would take forever. It would go in well over 2 hours. So what I'll do, I'll pick up the odd game here and there and try to describe as much as I can, or even do a little story to it. But other than that, I just can basically just run through it. So bear with me guys, and I'll show you guys what I picked up. Firstly, I do have an on-gaming related item, which I'll show you that first. This was an item, a Christmas gift from the wife. For those that know me already, will know that I also do like collecting action figures. And again, for those that do know me, will know that I do like the Turtles. So I got some Turtle figures, and that's giving it away already. I can't remember how much these were each. I think they were €20 each, but I think they actually got a discount for getting all 4 of them. So first up, they are the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Flingers series, and I'll show you why. And first up I've got Raphael. I don't know if you can see that. Sorry about the lighting, I know it's a bit dark in here. It won't be too bad. And on the back, as you can see, he has some sort of mechanism where he flings his size. There we go. Try and be as quick as I can with these ones. Next up we've got Donatello. He's pretty much the same as Raphael. He throws his staffs at you. Oh, whatever direction you decide to throw him at. So next up is Michelangelo. It's really cool, these figures, I really do like them. Sort of the decisive whether I should take them out of the package or not. And he throws pizzas, flings pizzas. I don't know if you can see that. And finally we got Leonardo. Very much the same as Michelangelo, only this time he's throwing, he flings the sewer lids. There we go. Actually enjoying the cartoon at the moment, the one that's being shown on the new one on Nickelodeon. At the moment it's on its 2nd season. I do enjoy it. So it kept its original sort of format. Wasn't too keen on the last cartoon series. So yeah, those are the non-gaming related items, although there are games on them. So there you go, pretty chuffed to have those. So on to the other stuff, but if I show these first, it'll give away as to what I got from a fellow YouTuber. So I'll try and show. Actually, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna have a drink. I'm just gonna go plain and simple. Coca-Cola. First here, actually. My Bugs Bunny tin mug. I've had this for years. I bought this in, what was it? In Warner Brothers store in Regent Street, London. It's going back to like, they're no longer there, they've since closed down. It was about 97, 98. I've had it all this time. It's one of my favourite mugs. Really cool. Cheers, by the way. Very nice to do. I'll tell you what, I go a bit manly and add a bit of is it Grant's Scotch whiskey. Let's go for gold on this one. Since it's Christmas, as you can see, I'm wearing my old Christmas hat. Well and truly in the do like my mix of Coke and gin or whiskey or vodka. Yeah, so got my Christmas hat. Got no gaming t-shirt, but I still kept it retro. See, Flintstones. So Merry Christmas. Nice. Okay. So what shall I show first? I'll tell you what, I'll go with the PC Engine. Now I got 3 PC Engine games, they're all from eBay. 2 of them are pretty, I wouldn't say pretty expensive, but I did pay quite a bit for them. One of them was about £65, and the other one was about 50. And this first one, cheap and cheerful, was about £6 plus £3 postage, and that is Paranoia. Now I know that Mix 36 and Electric Avengers picked this game up a while ago. And I did not have this in my collection, so I figured why not and pick it up. Which I did. Well, I didn't pick it up, I got it sent to me, but you know what I mean. Anyway, that's Boston Complete. And it's by Nasdaq Soft, which is a pretty good company. Same guys behind the Devil Crash, Alien Crush, and also that Dracula Kid. And I've got a pool game by them as well. And I've got a few others as well. Oh, and oh god, what's that game? Double Wings. W Rings, that's it. Don't worry, the whiskey hasn't hit me yet, but W Rings. So another good shooter as well. Pretty pleased to add that into the collection. Now the next game was a game I didn't know too much about, but because it was by Iron, I thought, you know what, I'm going to have that game, even though it's a little pricey. £65, and that is, got a little note here to, it's called Geisha, oh Christ, Geisha Boy. Geisha Boy, oh forget it, you know, oh, forget it, I'm not going to be bothered now. The cat's up to something, right there. No. Anyway, Geisha Boy, that's what it's called. And basically the idea of the game is you're a photographer and you sort of got to impress your boss with impressive photo shoots so you can put progress onto the next stage. And it's pretty cool. It is Boston Complete. Never knew about this game actually. Now there is a part 2 on the PlayStation 2, but also that was only released in Japan. And it's really cool. There's even, I don't know if I can show you. I don't know if you can see it. I mean, the more rare shots that you get, the more points you get. There's I don't know if you can see there. There's a DeLorean there. And there's a bit with Marilyn Monroe. Where her skirt lifts up. I don't know if you can see that. There's E.T. there. There we go. And as you get UFOs. So there you go. That's his boss, and that's your character there. A really fun game. I have played it on emulation before I decided to buy the game. I actually did enjoy it, so I thought, you know what, pick it up. The next game is it's a real shit game actually. The next one came on the PC Engine. I don't mean it's shit as in shit. I mean because the game itself is about shit, and it's called Toilet Kids. It's a sort of overhead shooter. Really great game. I've known about this game for quite some time, but again, it does fetch a high price. I've seen it sometimes go for about £165. I was lucky enough to get this for 50. It is boxed and complete. It's a great game. I don't know if I can show you some of the actual artwork. Here we go. I hope you can see that. See those reindeers there doing a, looks like poops or farting. See them there. There we go. A game about shit. It's just typical of the Japanese, I guess. Nothing wrong with it because it is a fun game. I'm really pleased to finally get that in the collection because I've been wanting that game for like, I don't know, since 2002 actually. Those were the PC Engine pickups. The Toilet Kids was £50 plus £5 postage. That was 65. That's about $5 including plus £3 postage. And then I also got free Super Nintendo games. Now these are all cheap and cheerful. First up is Super EDF. These are all Japanese, cart only, which I'm not really too fussed, in all honesty. A good shooter there. Next up is one of my favourite mascots on the PC Engine, and that is PC Kid, or Bonks, as known in the US or in the UK. And this is number 1. I know there is a second one, which I like to get at some point down the line. Another fun platformer there. Oh, didn't tell you how much they were actually, did I? They were really cheap as cheap. I think it was about £5. This was about £3-4. These are all from the same seller in Japan. Itch Japan, I think it's called. And the final game, this was 8, and that's Rushing Beat. Is it? Yeah, Rushing Beat. What is it called? Rival Turf in the States. There's 3 in the series, so I'm hoping to get the other 2 later on. So I'm pretty chuffed to get those. Okay, I did get a couple of Dragon games for the Dragon computer, obviously. First up is a game I have been wanting for yonks on the actual machine. I know that RetroGames.uk, which is obviously a mail order shop in the UK, they do have this game, but they're asking £20 for it. Which, honestly, I'm not going to pay that for a cassette game. It might not even work. I can safely say that this one does, so I got this one for 99p. So I'm really chuffed to finally own this game. This is a game I used to play loads back in the day at my friend's house. We spent the whole summer playing, because he had a Tandy. He had a Tandy, which the Dragon's basically sort of the same. We played Demon Seed, Cuthbert Games, Draconian, which is a sort of Bosconian clone. But this one was the one we played the most, Cashman. It's sort of like Jumpman on the Commodore 64, but Wiki sort of like describes it as a cross between Donkey Kong, Popeye and Mario Brothers. Don't know about that, but to me I've always sort of saw it as a Jumpman clone, which is really good. As you can see, take, complete, and this does load thankfully. It's in great condition. As I said, they were asking, Retro Games in the UK was asking £20 for this, and I just picked it up for 99p. And I also got this game with it. Now this is, I don't remember too much about this game. The cover looks familiar. I've not played it yet. So I've been playing so many other games. The only one I actually got to play was Cashman, but I didn't play this one. But the cover does look familiar. It's a Cuthbert game. And again, Retro Gamers does have a copy, and again they're asking £20 for it, and that is Cuthbert in the Cooler. See that? It's complete. You've got your tape and the instructions right on the inside, or the actual, on the inlay itself. And what was I going to say? I forgot what I was going to say now. Tree's dancing again. Yeah, that's right. I was going to say this is. I got this for £4.95. So £5.95 including £4 postage. I'm pretty pleased with that. Can't go wrong there. There's a couple more games I might still get on the Dragon Cart. I do love the machine. It just brings so many good memories playing on my friend's Tandy back in the day. So on to an MSX game that I got. Now this one I did pay a fair bit. Now saying that I wouldn't pay £20 for this. However, I did pay $18.95 plus an extra £4 postage. I've known of this game's existence on the MSX. It was back in 2000, and I've known it through emulation, and I've never seen a physical copy on eBay anywhere at all. So I specifically told myself that if I ever do see this game, I don't care how much, I'm just going to have this game. It's a Spectrum port, but I do like this game, and that is Saint Dragon. Is it upside down? No, it's not. Saint Dragon. Now this was never released in the UK, so this is actually a Spanish release. This was all written in Spain. It is boxed and complete. Now the game was actually £8. No, £10. But with Spanish postage as it is, I paid £8 postage, £8.95. It's just murder getting items from Spain because they just charge loads on the postage. And there's quite a few games I'd like to get from, because quite a few games they do have that I would like to get for the MSX. There's Power Drift, there's Renegade 3, there's Dragon Ninja, and a couple others, but just the postage that they ask for, sometimes it goes into about £12, which I'm not going to do, but this I just have to have in my collection. I'm pleased to finally own this on the MSX. I mean, it is a Spectrum port, but I don't care. I do have the PC Engine version, which is good enough for me. So yeah, pleased to have that in the collection. Right, if I do show these, I'll give it away when I bought off this fellow YouTuber. So someone else. So I'll show some items that I got here locally. So I start with a game from my daughter, which she has been playing, of course. She got it on Christmas Day. She's an RPG fanatic. She just loves her RPGs. And this was. She has got a couple more games on the way, but they haven't arrived yet. So I'm hoping they'll arrive tomorrow. Which is hence why I like to probably put it at the end of this video, because I want to keep it as though this is my last pickups video for 2013. Anyway, back onto this game, and that is a PlayStation 3 title, Last Rebellion. Now this was what? €7.99, €7.99. It is boxed and complete. Receipt there. There we go. Is she playing it? She is playing it. She's also playing Naruto, so it's constant disc swapping. But she's playing it and she's loving it. So there we go. Last Rebellion. That's for my daughter. I also picked up for the Xbox 360. I'm actually playing it at the moment, so it's not in its case. It's not a bad game. I sort of looked up the reviews. It got 8 out of 10, so I figured, you know, why not? It's cheap. Again, it was $6.99, and that is Venetica sort of like an action RPG. I'll be able to see the screenshots. It is a bit too dark. It's not bad. I have been playing it. It's quite a fun little game. So it's worth having the collection. So yeah, that was $6.99 locally. 2 Wii U titles. First up, and this was €29, 30 to be exact. And that is Rayman Legends. Really enjoying this actually. Fun game. It is boxed and complete because it's brand new. Got it here locally from the local electrical store that sells games. So there we go. Rayman, and of course, it's no brainer as to what the next game is, and I am seriously loving this game. And that is Super Mario 3D World. To be honest, I don't like playing it as a two-player game because I find it kind of sluggish as a two-player game, and the idea where you get left behind. So I do prefer to play it as a one-player game. But my daughter does join in. I'm pretty pleased with it. It's a fun game. Really good. And that was $59.99. Okay, on to the DS, the 3DS. I haven't missed something out, as I normally do. No, we'll move on to the 3DS. You probably know what titles they are as well. Also, probably one of them anyway. Now the first one was really cheap. It was only €2, and that is Ace Combat Assault Horizon Legacy. That was just €2. Quite like this game. It's quite fun. Not really got a playing game on the 3DS, and I really enjoyed playing what's that game? Heat Seeker on the Wii. Really enjoyed that, so I thought, why not give this a try on the 3DS? It's quite fun. And also someone outside talking. Okay, next one obviously Zelda. I haven't started this. I actually bought on Christmas Eve. Of course, I was working, and then I had the in-laws here yesterday, so I really didn't get a chance to play it. I mean, I did turn it on and had a quick look at it, but with them around, it wasn't going to happen. So as soon as I've done this video, I'm going to be onto this. It looks really good. Really pleased to have that. Now on to the next thing. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to. Sorry for the swearing, but this game fucking annoys me like you wouldn't believe. And that is Sonic Lost Worlds. This game is fucking annoying. You just die for the silliest of things, and it is slow at some places. I was so fucking annoyed. When's the last game that got me fucking annoyed? I remember there was one game on the MSX that it wasn't because it was difficult. I couldn't get the bloody thing to load. I was so bloody annoyed with it. I threw it out the window. This was in London. Obviously it was on tape, and it ended up on the tree, and years later the tape's still there. You can still see bits of tape there, even on the tree today, And there was another game. I can't remember what the other game was. There was another game that really annoyed me. But anyway, I'm not waffling on any more on that. This game is so fucking annoying, to the point I took it out. It's missing. I can't find it. I cannot find it. I threw it. I was in the bedroom and I threw it. It ended up in the living room. I got up and kicked it under the tree, and since then it's disappeared. I cannot find it. I don't know where it is. You know what? When I probably do find it, I'm really gonna throw it in the fucking bin. You know what? This game is so annoying. I wish I'd waited and got Zelda instead, but anyway, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Even if I do find the bloody game, I just cannot find it at all. I don't know. I mean, I've looked under the tree everywhere. I just cannot find this bloody thing. Anyway, I'll not annoy myself any further, so I'll go on with the rest of the pickups. Now, I'm gonna stop the camera because obviously if I do show these lot, it'll give away as to what I got off a fellow YouTuber. So I'm really chuffed to have this. So, be right back. Welcome back. I did get some more games. The wife got me some more games as a Christmas gift. But I'm not going to show you those right away because it sort of goes with the item that I got from the fellow YouTuber. And it would just give it away because it is a console. Came with a whole heap of games. So I also got some games with it. Some more games with it, and the wife very kindly got me a couple more. So really chuffed with that. Pleased with that, so much so that I've already been playing it. Whatever free time that I get. So what I'll do is I'll show you the other items I got from other fellow YouTubers. And first up is 4 PlayStation 2 games, all part of his series from Ian McGrath over in Scotland. First up, what I'll do is I'll put all their links below to their channels. Do head on over to check them out. They're all great channels. Definitely worth checking out. And also I'd like to apologise to Ian as well as to the other fellow YouTubers why it's taking me so long to do a video. And the reason for that is I also purchased some Japanese Saturn games from which I actually can't think of it, I haven't shown you them. I'll do that in a bit. From a seller in Japan. I'm not going to name the name of the store because I don't want people to be put off by them because it really wasn't their fault. They're not partly to blame. Also, it was more the post office because overall they're a great store. But this shop in Japan, the shop in Japan, would not deliver to Portugal, only to the UK. So I thought fair enough. I had them sent to my brother in London. But saying that, the same shop has an eBay store, and they would have sent the games directly to me through eBay. But they were actually charging more, so I really don't know the story of that. So I forget it. I have the games sent to my brother. And all these items that I got from fellow YouTubers, they were sent to him. But it took almost over a month to get these Saturn games because of the complete fuck up on the postal service, either in the US, because that's where they ended up, in the US, rather than in the UK. It's a complete mess. It's really even hard to explain or get an understanding of actually what happened. So anyway, without waffling on, I got these games from Ian. He picked these up from a car boot sale and was selling them. So I told him if he would offer, if he would take £2 for each game, which he very kindly accepted. And that is, they're all in part of the same series, and that is Spyro, Enter the Dragonfly. This one's boxed and complete. It's in great condition. Spyro Hero's Tale. This one doesn't have the instructions, but again it's in nice condition. As long as the game's there, I'm not too fussed because I mainly got these for my daughter. She does play the odd platform game. Then also got the Legend of Spyro, the Eternal Night. Again, boxed and complete. And the final one, Legend of Spyro, New Beginning. Boxed and complete. And these are all for £2 each. So really chuffed with that. And my daughter has been having a go at them already. She's pretty pleased with them. So many thanks again, mate, for doing that. Much appreciated. Now the second... No, actually this was a trade that I did with Steve 36207 over in Wales. Fellow YouTuber in Wales. I sent him a couple of games. He has since done a video. I think it was for the Super Nintendo. It was first one was Star. What was it? Oh, hold on. First one. Oh god, I can't remember now what games they were. I know one of them was Stunt Effects Power version. Oh Christ! What was the other game? I can't remember what the other game was now. Anyway, check out his videos. He has done a video, so it'll be much easier just to head on over to his channel and check out the video. And as part of the trade, I got for the Mega Drive, boxed and complete and in very good condition, Lemmings for the Mega Drive. It's in excellent condition. So, to show you the carton manual, and I think my camera battery is going to run out, so it may cut off any moment. So you guys know. And there was also 2 Xbox games. Now I do have this one on the PlayStation 2, so I'll be getting rid of the PlayStation 2 version because I've always wanted this on the Xbox, and that is The Warriors by Rockstar, boxed and complete and in great condition. Really chuffed to finally own that. And the final game, again an Xbox title. What those cats are doing? Is Cold Fear. Sort of like a Resident Evil game, but on an oil rig or on a boat or oil rig. Let's have a look. I think it's an oil rig. Anyway, Cold Fear, really cool game. Really pleased to have that. So many thanks again, mate. Much appreciated doing the trade with you. So on to the items that I bought off a couple of YouTubers. First up was with Interghost. Now he was sort of selling some stuff off so he could put the funds towards a Wii U, which he has since got. So good on you, mate, for getting the Wii U. Awesome machine, regardless of what people say about that machine, I do love it. And the items that I got off him was a Game Boy title, which is Gremlins 2, which I do love this game. Well, I'm still trying to get Batman. This and Batman, I just love these games by Sunsoft. Play very similar. It's just a car only, but I'm not too bothered about it. Plays very nicely indeed. Now the second one is a PC title. Now I'm not too fussed which machine I get it on, either on the PC or the PlayStation, but on the original PlayStation. But I know that the original PlayStation, it does go for a fair bit. It's for about £30–40 on the original PlayStation. So I figured why not get the PC version, and that is Discworld Nowhere. It is boxed and complete. I think it's complete. Not sure whether the manual is actually on the disc itself, but I'm not too fussed as long as I can play it. And the discs themselves are in great condition. And the final, well, not the final game actually, it's 2 more. One is an Xbox game, box complete, again in great condition. And it is The Punisher. I wanted to get this game for quite some time, just never got it, but now I have. I'm pretty pleased with that. And the final game is an original PlayStation 2 title, which I played as a demo when I used to get it on these PlayStation magazines. And I've always wanted to get the game. The game's nothing special. Graphically, it's very ropey, but it's just one of those games that's so bad, it's good. And that is Excalibur. Apart from the actually no, it's actually not. It's actually in good condition. It is boxed and complete. It's actually in great condition. I'm not too fussed how it is. It plays and no, excellent condition. Pretty pleased with that. Many thanks again, mate, for doing that sale. I think I got these games. He did a very good deal for me of £9, and of course whatever postage on top. But they were delivered to the UK. And the final item that I bought from a fellow YouTuber, just waiting for this camera to run out. Anyway, is from another fellow YouTuber in Scotland, the Ryan Shan. Now, it's 2 games, one on the PlayStation and one on the Xbox, and I also bought a machine off him. And I'll just show you what the machine is. An old 8-bit computer, which I'm really happy to get, although sadly it doesn't work. There is an issue with it, but I'm not bothered about that. I can get it fixed at some point. Either I can do it myself, or what I might do, take it over with me to London. There is a store there, a shop, a repair shop that does repair these units, these machines. So I'm not too fussed. I'm not going to throw this away. It's a piece of history here. Because excuse me, can't just get into my throat. I I do have a Commodore 16 and also just a shell of my very first MSX computer. I'm never going to throw those away. It's just criminal to do it. It's a criminal act to do so. So I'm just going to keep them. And that is the Spectrum Plus 2. It's in great condition. It just has a graphical issue where I just get all these like squares, multicolored squares on the screen. And I also think there's 12 sort of chips that need to be replaced. That's from what research I've done on it. But again, I'm really not too fussed. Again, mate, if you're watching this, Ryan, do not worry about it. I can get this fixed. You weren't supposed to know that it was like that. It's the thing with these old machines at scale, you really don't know if they're going to work or not. I mean, it could work one day when receiving one, and then the next day it just can't count on you. It's just the way it is with these machines. But there you go, Spectrum Plus 2, and I'm really pleased to have it. Hell no, would I throw this away. That is staying in my collection. And the two games that I got from him, what was it? How much was it for? It was just £20 for it. It came with the adapter, the leads, and whatnot. And also, I got 2 games off him. Now he was also raising funds to sort out issues with his car. So yeah, first game, an Xbox title, an Xbox only game for the original Xbox, and that is again, it's one of these games where it's so bad it's good, and I've always wanted this game on release, but just never got it. So he had it up for sale, figured why not. And that is Bruce Lee. It is boxed and complete, and it's in great condition too. No, just the odd surface mark. No, actually no. Can't see any. No, it's actually quite good condition. So how much I think it was just £4. He asked $4 for that, which was really cool. And the final game, staying with the ninja theme for the original PlayStation, is Ninja Shadow of Darkness. I have always wanted this game. Also, never did get it. And this was £6. So yeah, excellent stuff. I mean, this is an excellent condition, not a scratch at all. So it's been well looked after. I think he actually picked this up at a car boot himself, so yeah, Ninja by Core Graphics. It's the same guys behind the Tomb Raider series, I do not know. But yeah, very pleased to finally have that in my collection. I've been after this game for a very long time. It's just one of these games where you want it, but you just never get it because you end up sort of spending money on other things. So yeah, many thanks again, Brian, for that. Really pleased with that. So that's it. So on to those Saturn games before I forget. Now these are games that I've always wanted, but again they do go for a high price. Well, 2 of them anyway. So we'll just start off with the cheap and cheerful ones. First up, it's a sort of a 3D isometric platform game by Hudson Soft, and that is, I mean, I've seen over the years YouTube videos on this game, and I've always wanted, just never got it. I figured why not? It was going really cheap, and that is Willy Wombat. A really cool little game. I just think it doesn't come with a spine card, no. So then you've got this, nice condition. No spine card, and that was going for about £8. I figured why not? Second, well, I'd say it's cheap and cheerful, but more or less, it's about £20. It does come with a spine card, and it's in great condition. It's a compilation. Chase HQ series 1 and 2. So it's Chase HQ and the SCI, Special Criminal Investigations. Excellent game indeed. It's just one of these games where, it's the reason why I've kept my Saturn, why I've not sold it on, because I just want these games in my collection. and played them, of course. Now the third one, this one was this one was €70, so it's a little pricey, and it's part 2 of a Mega CD title, and that is KO Flying Squadron. Now, the first one was a shooter, but this one's more of a platform game. Now, I did have this one back in the day as a backup because I had a friend of mine who worked at Sega, and actually they were not backups, they were actually original cards, just not original CDs, just not printed, fully printed. Only just saying Sega Saturn, that was it. And I did have it, but sadly I did give them away to another friend of mine. Regretted it ever since, so now I'm really pleased to have it back in the collection. As I said, this was €70, about 60 something pounds. So yeah, really pleased to have that. And the final game is a game I have wanted forever. I wanted this game more than the likes of Radiant Silvergun, which, to be honest, I'm not a big fan of all these Hellblade shooters. I did enjoy them, but I much prefer the traditional old school shoot 'em ups. So this Saturn game I've always wanted, over the likes of Radiant Silvergun and whatever high-priced Sega Saturn that is. I do have this on the Sega Game Boy. There is a Sega 3D Classics, which first one is Shinobi 3, Streets of Rage, and a couple of NES titles, Double Dragon, and finally Life Force. Another game that I'm enjoying at the moment. Nothing special, but it's really quite fun to play. It's also available on Android and iOS, I believe. I do have it on the Android, but I'm not sure if it's on the iOS. That's Gunman Clive. Really cool run and gun sort of shoot 'em up game. Standard graphics, it's really good. It's worth checking out. I think it's $1.99. You can get it cheap for $99 on the. It's $1.99 on the from the eShop. I do believe it's $99 on Android. Highly worth checking out if you like this sort of games. So yeah, I think that's about it, other than the item that I bought from a fellow YouTuber. So I'll show you guys what I got from him, and then also the games that I got, and also what the wife got me as a gift. Be right back. Okay, back. So here we go. There's 2 box games. One is complete and one is just box only, no instructions. A complete box game, and a very good game. One of his favourites, I believe, is Gremlins 2. Show you the box and complete, in perfect condition. And the second box game is one that I already have on PAL, but it's really cool to have the Japanese version, and that's Turtles 2. To show the cartridge. There you go. So I'll just quickly run through the rest. And there's quite a few. I was like, it's going to take. This video is already going into 14 minutes. So first up is Venus Wars, Top Gun. I believe that's Nintendo's Golf. Sherlock Holmes, and this is, it says English, but I do believe that's sort of like an educational Popeye game. King Kong 2. Now it's very different to the MSX2 version. The MSX is more RPG based, and this is just more action. This one I'm not too sure of. It looks like characters from the Doraemon series. Tennis. Dragon Ball. This looks like from the Gundam series. I'm not too sure what this one is, but I have played it. The character's a little ghost. Pretty cutie. Flappy. I do have this on the MSX. Ball Blazer. Focus. Focus. There we go. This one I'm not too sure what it is, but I do believe you picked this up on PAL or US version. I actually had a look at this game, very sort of puzzly, platformy sort of game. There's Dig Dug 2. Dig Dug. It's Tag Pro Team Wrestling, whatever. Burger Time. Galaxians. Stomach. Obviously an F1 sort of game. Xevious. The label is a little sun faded, but still in good condition. Yep. Tetris. Another racing game. Double Dragon 1. 2. Batman. Turtles. Golf game. This is a fun game. Doraemon plays very much like the first Turtles game. Came out in Europe, not the Turtles 2 arcade. Fighting Golf. I think this is Star Soldier, Super Star Soldier or something like that. Not too sure what this one is. Some sort of car game. This is Sky Destroyer. Tiny Toons. Very cool game. Need to get the second part to this game. DuckTales 2. Yoshi game, oh, that's Yoshi's Cookie. Another Nintendo Golf game. This is the second edition that's been relabeled. Another favourite of mine, Balloon Fight. Next, Nintendo Soccer. F1 Race. They're all in great condition. Sidebite. Downloaded the 3D Classic to that. Really cool on the Nintendo 3DS. Wrecking Crew. Urban Champion. The original Super Mario Brothers. Super Mario Brothers 3. Dr. Mario. Oh, this must be Yoshi's Cookie. I'm not sure what this one is. I haven't tried that one yet. And also, a while back I did send him some Famicom multicarts. One of them wasn't working. So he sent me the one it was. Obviously no longer has no use for them, so he sent it back to me. Pretty cool. And also I'll show you the games that I got, if I can find them. Just move these aside like so. Where did I put them? Ah, here they are. There they are. So I got some games from them, obviously. Sellers in Japan. First lot I got was this came up to a total of £30 including postage. First up is City Connection, and I actually downloaded this also on the 3DS eShop. Love this game. I do have it also on the MSX. Fantastic little game. Actually, screenshots on the back. Very cool. It's by Jaleco. Game that I also have on the MSX. Goonies. The original Goonies. Sun faded at the top. No problem at all. As it works. Great condition. I'm not fussed. And the final one that I got from that shop is a game that I have on the MSX, on the PC Engine, on the PlayStation, on the Super Nintendo, the Game Boy. Can't get enough of this game, and that is Parodius. In great condition, as you can see. Very chuffed. That was one lot. The other two games I got from another seller in Japan. First up is, I always called it as Kid Dracula. Very similar to the one on the PC Engine. Still trying to get the Game Boy version. Fantastic little platform game, sort of, how would you say it? A sort of parody to Castlevania, maybe? Because obviously Parodius is a parody to the Nemesis series, so I've always saw this as like a sort of parody to the Castlevania. It's very similar style. And Twin Bee 3. I'm actually waiting for Twin Bee 2. That's the more pricey one. I did get that, so that's probably going to arrive sometime after Christmas. And finally, the games that the missus got me for Christmas. First up, the original Twin Bee. I've also... No, I did have the MSX version, but I think I sadly lost it, so I need to get it back. But I did pick up the 3D Classic version one on the 3DS. That's pretty cool. But now I do have the original in great condition. These were in total. Now these two games were. I don't know how much. Did I say that? I can't remember how much they were. I didn't pay that much for them anyway. So and these lot were about $58. I think. Yeah. So anyway, Twin Bee. Game that I have on the MSX also, and on the Game Boy. Nemesis. Nemesis 2. World Convention, I believe. or is it? I don't know. In the arcade, it's called Vulcan Adventure. Again in great condition, and the final game in a very unusual kart style, Life Force Salamander. And I've double checked that all these cartridges are originals, they're not fakes. Because that's the worrying thing about buying carts on eBay, especially for the Famicom. You never know if you've got an original or a fake, but I have double checked them and they are original. So yeah, that's what the missus got me for Christmas also, as well as the Turtle figures. So yeah, many thanks for those. Much appreciated. Really chuffed with all this lot. I already started playing them. Excellent. So many thanks, Dave, for doing a good deal on them. In total, system was including the games, it was 200. Just what's fair enough, because most of these games tend to go for about a tenner each, and then of course you got the system, 2 controllers. So a jolly good deal indeed. So there you go. Those were my pickups, packages, items that I got from YouTubers. So do head on over to their channels. I'll put also like Retro Dave's channel as well. I'll put all the links below, so do head on over and check them all out. Anyone else also mentioned, I'll put links below to their channel. So yeah, I hope you all guys continue to have a good Christmas, and I'll upload another video shortly. So yeah, hopefully those items come today, like tomorrow. I'll add a bit of video at the end of this one. So bye for now, and take care. Hello YouTube, welcome back. Just a quick update. Unfortunately there was no post today. So actually one of those games was a game for my daughter. So even though she didn't show it, she was somewhat disappointed. She was so really looking forward to that game. So we popped into town and did a bit of shopping. Also popped into our local electrical store that sells video games. So I got her Bravely Default for the 3DS, and she's really happy with this game. This game is actually awesome. I've had a go at it myself. A quick go on it, but I can see she'll be sort of holding on to it for quite some time. As I've mentioned before, she's really big into RPGs. So seeing that I won't be playing that for a while, I also picked up a PS Vita game, and it is Tearaway. I've been looking out for this game for quite some time now, because I've been watching YouTube videos of this game, and it really does look amazing. Especially the unique features that it uses. Excuse me, unique features that it uses with the camera and all that. If you can see that. Fantastic game. Sort of 3D platform puzzle-y sort of game. As you can see there, 2013 Best of Game Critics Award winner, E3. Excellent game, highly recommended. Really pleased with that. I have been playing that already. Not disappointed with it at all. So yeah, so that was €30, and Bravely Default was 45. As you can see in the back, it's all in Portuguese, but as I mentioned before, it really doesn't bother me at all, because I can read it, and the game itself is in English. My daughter does play in English. Also, I forgot to show one more Famicom game that I bought off that Retro Dave Nintendo, the one that I bought off him, and that was DuckTales. As you can see again, it's in great condition. And finally, having a double check on the video to make sure everything was okay, I didn't show those PS2 games in detail, so I'll just put them out like so you can see the games that I got from Ian McGrath. I think only one of them wasn't complete. See to the light. There we go. So there you go. That was my pickups for the past month or so, and today of course. And those games. I'm still waiting for about 5 more games. One of them obviously for my daughter, so they'll probably arrive next week. So if I do have time, I'll try and do a quick pick-up video. If not, this will be the last pick-ups video for 2013. So there you go, guys. So I hope you guys continue to enjoy your Christmas holidays, and all the best to 2014. So until then, bye for now, and take care.